Thank you, Madam Chairman. As been said, the point I was going to make, this is a competence of a member state and should remain competence of member states. The one thing that I know about healthcare and read in reports over and over again, that the gender that's actually disadvantaged in healthcare is actually men. So statistically, it's men that suffer more with cancer because they're less likely to go to the doctor. There's less advertising towards men. So actually, if there is actually a gender inequality in healthcare, it is actually against men. But I am actually quite sympathetic to some of the suggestions that's made here. But one thing I would just like to say, probably, if you allow me, Madam Chairman, to go generally, when you go through these reports and you go through this legislation, I think you actually need to have a greater understanding here, because we live in a time of extreme austerity. In the UK, we've had extreme cuts in public financing, and healthcare has actually been ring-fenced. There is no cuts in healthcare in the UK. But you've got to be careful, because where the European Union actually falls down is that you go too far, too quick. Equality is a step-by-step. We didn't get all our equalities in 1918 in the UK. It's been a step-by-step approach, and it's working. Please don't push this. And last week is a good example of where you push too far and you're going to get nothing. And another example I'll bring you from the British press. EU threat to women drivers, because it's going to be illegal for insurance companies to ask the sex of an applicant. Where we all know this is going to disadvantage women, because women have less accidents than men. And because of the EU legislation pushing for this sex equality, and we're not equal to men in many different respects, we are, for example, much safer drivers than men. And this is where women have been disadvantaged. I'm giving this warning. Be very careful in your work in this committee. Thank you.